other black brothers who've been reigning for them all over the years, been fighting for them all over the years, been burning Babylon wall and bridges and, you know what I mean, burning down plantations for Africans for free, you mean, and now, when they come to the West, they look at us like slaves too. I don't know why. Maybe their generation, as I read, who helped the slave trade by selling us to the slave masters, maybe they also, you know, felt guilty. So by feeling guilty, they don't really try to let us get together. They try to separate themselves still. Just like the white folks. They're guilty, so they separate themselves. They don't want to hear about slavery. They don't want to hear about the struggle we've been through, because they say it was yesteryear. You get me? So, with all my African brothers too, which coming across, I don't know if they willing for this practical word, unite, or they just on their own mission to eat for themselves alone and forget the next generation. Because it's not about us now. It's about the next generation to come. It's nothing to do with us. You understand? Because we'll get old and we're going to die. We're going to leave this planet very soon, some of us. So it's definitely not for us. We're not doing this for us. It's all about for the generation to come. You understand me? That they can have a better life for their children. You understand me? That they can have a better life for their family. They can live in a home and not a house. You see? Because a house is not a home. You understand me? Until those beautiful family live there. So, until that day, we will be fighting. I am not talking about physically punching nobody, shooting nobody, but until that day we'll be fighting. Fighting to the last breath to see our people get that chance, got that chance for the next generation to live. And not to have to keep look over their back, and not to have to worry if they're gonna get a job, or not to have to worry where their next plate of food gonna come from, or not to worry where they're gonna sleep tonight, or if they gotta have a you know, what's then not to worry if they're gonna have a nightcap to go to their bed. That's what I'm fighting for. For the next generation, not for me. And without somebody fighting for that, we're gonna live like this in a maze, and it will never happen for our people. This practical unification, what I'm talking about, will never happen. It's just gonna be wild words like this and the other generation. The generation before were fighting hard. Martin Luther King, Malcolm, all of these generations were fighting very hard, and they fought and they got we here. Now is our chance to take it to another level. You understand me? Fight and take it to another level, not physically but mentally. You understand me? Revolutionary of the mind. Revolution of the mind. That's how we gotta fight it right now. You get me? Not just fight for put food on your table alone, but fight for put food on everyone's table. All our people table. And with lot left to share, we spread it around. But make sure your people's eating first, because that's what's happening today. The white folks make sure their people eat first. The Chinese men make sure their people eat first. The Indian man make sure their people eat first. So black people, what are you doing? Are you gonna try to make sure your people eat? Or at least eat first, or at least eat? Or are you gonna stop them from eat and keep it all for your one self? That one person, that selfish person. Because that's all I'm seeing going on these days, around me and everywhere. The black selfishness. Since they're bringing this selfie business, this selfie phone, it just Pure selfishness. Nobody cares anymore. It's all about themselves. That needs to stop.